I'm not here to murder. Bend the knee and join me. Or refuse and die.
You need to find a way to make her listen.
Whatever stands in our way, we will defeat it.
Bran saw the Night King and his army marching towards Eastwatch.
Bad things are coming.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. This is going to be my Season 7 Episode 5 Eastwatch trailer breakdown. There will be spoilers in this video from Episode 4, so if you've not seen the Spoils of War yet, I would avoid this video until you've seen the episode. So episode 5 is going to be called Eastwatch, which is named after Eastwatch by the Sea. Eastwatch by the Sea is the most eastern castle on the wall, and it sits by the sea. Jon Snow sent Tormund and the other wildlings there back in episode 1, so Tormund is currently occupying the castle. The Brotherhood without Banners are heading there as well, as the Hound saw in the flames a vision of Eastwatch by the Sea. This is where we think the Army of the Dead and the White Walkers are gonna go. We're getting to the end of Season 7 now, and I feel this is when this season's going to step up big time. And even though Episode 4 was epic, and the dragon battle was something else, I think we're just getting started. Episode 5 will mostly be set up, I think, but I'm sure it's still going to be a great episode. We have the trailer for it, and obviously the trailer won't show everything, but we have some good stuff to talk about, so let's break it down scene for scene. The trailer starts with the aftermath of the Field of Fire 2.0, which is the fan term for Drogon kicking the Lannisters' asses. Daenerys is offering the survivors a chance to bend the knee or die. I'm sure she's waiting for Randyll Tarly to make a decision, but I think he's going to decline that. He was conflicted when siding with Cersei, as he was sworn to House Tyrell. Randyll Tarly has sworn himself and his house to Cersei, so it's likely that he's going to decline Daenerys' offer, as he's declared Cersei his queen. Randyll Tarly is probably going to be made an example of and be burnt alive, and maybe his son Dickon too. Let's just take a minute to take in the size of Drogon on that rock behind Daenerys. He is massive, and from the battle, we have seen how powerful he is. He did take a bolt to the shoulder, but it seems like it's nothing, just a minor injury. Tyrion looks visually upset. He saw the destruction Drogon did, and he will be worried that Daenerys might set him loose again, or maybe all three. I wonder if he thinks Jaime is dead at this point, as at the end of episode 4, Jaime was sinking to the bottom of the water, but I think Jaime will be okay, and he will survive. The aftermath of the battle is full of burnt bodies. Dragonfire is extremely powerful, and I say Drogon could win the war on his own, especially now we've seen how little Qyburn's scorpion actually did to him. If Drogon was hit in the eye, in the same way that Balerion's skull was hit, that could probably kill him. But even Bronn struggled to hit a moving dragon. How many shots did he take? I think I saw Drogon destroy the scorpion as well, so Qyburn might have to rethink his anti-dragon weapons. Varys tells Tyrion to find a way to make Dany listen. Varys is also worried about Daenerys, and he is trying to get Tyrion to stop her using her dragons and burning everyone who doesn't bend the knee. Daenerys with Drogon in the background. I think it's time for Viserion and Rhaegal to get some screen time. Drogon is obviously the favourite child, and he has directly bonded with Daenerys, and she rides him, but come on, she's the mother of dragons. Is that Drogon flying overhead, or is that Rhaegal? It is hard to tell them apart at times. Daenerys confronts Jon Snow with Drogon, and Drogon roars in his face. But why is she doing this? I thought they were starting to like each other, so why is she being hostile? Or has she just returned from battle and landed next to Jon? I think Daenerys is going to get a big shock when Drogon starts acting friendly to Jon, as you've got to remember that Jon Snow is the son of Rhaegar Targaryen, and this is when I think Daenerys is going to start questioning who exactly Jon Snow is and why her dragons like him so much. She's going to start falling for him. Where is Rhaegal though? I would love it if Rhaegal flies behind Jon and stares Drogon down, but that's unlikely. The two other dragons barely do anything, but if Jon is to bond with Rhaegal, the seeds need to be planted now, whilst Jon is at Dragonstone. We've got two clips of Cersei, and I think they're from different scenes, as Cersei is in a chair in the first one that has a back, and in the second one, it doesn't have a back. She is telling someone, whatever stands in their way, they will defeat it. I think she's talking to Jaime here, but the show doesn't want to show us Jaime, as it wants us to think that he might be dead. And in the second shot she's talking to Qyburn, and no doubt he's up to something. Maybe he's got news about the Golden Company. Bran's warging lots of ravens from Winterfell, and Jon, who is around the painted table with Daenerys, tells them Bran has saw the Night King marching towards Eastwatch. Bran must have sent a raven to Dragonstone to tell Jon, and this is probably the first time Jon has heard from Bran. Jon Snow is standing next to the table that his ancestor, Aegon the Conqueror, built. There's gonna be a lot of Jon Snow Targaryen teases in this episode. So Bran can see the army of the dead. I can see horses in the middle, but it doesn't look like there's any White Walkers sitting on them. We saw Bran warg ravens in the second trailer, and then the Night King looks up. I think the Night King sees the ravens, and Bran craps himself and returns to his body. After bumping into the Night King back in season 6 and being touched by him, I can imagine Bran will be pretty scared of him. It seems like the Night King can actually sense Bran when he uses his green sight. Does this mean the Night King is a green seer himself, or is there something else going on here? The trailer ends with Davos saying, "Bad things are coming," whilst the ravens fly over the army of the dead. It seems like the war in the south is going to be put on hold for now, and the war for the Dawn is about to begin. Jon will no doubt head up north this episode and travel directly to Eastwatch. I have been looking forward to Jon going north of the Wall ever since the first trailer, and then even more in the second. As for Daenerys, what's she gonna do? She told Jon Snow if he bends a knee, she will fight for the north. So has he bent the knee? Maybe Daenerys refuses to help Jon until he does bend the knee, so Jon Snow leaves. I'm sure they're attracted to each other, and Daenerys will help out Jon in the end, and then Jon Snow will bend the knee. So what do you think? Did you notice anything that I missed? What are you most looking forward to from this trailer? And as I said, there is going to be a lot more in this episode. We're probably going to go back to Sam, and Jorah might be on his way to Dragonstone as well. I will make more episode 5 predictions this week, so hit that subscribe button to make sure you get those. Leave all your episode 5 predictions and thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, it really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.